Yo, I'm just coming down here to turn the heat on. Cause I needed to warm up before I start working. So I got my little baby heater. That sucker about to run on high. And I'm getting my other heater too. But y'all, look at that. Look at that. That is 32 degrees right there. 32. Oh man. Shoot. We're getting warmer. We are getting warmer. Alright. Warm enough. We got a smooth 63. To be honest with y'all, this car is pretty simple. Look at this thing. That hood is like 70 inches from over here, all the way in this long corner over here to the other side. The hood comes over to the side of the car. And then we have the front of it. So not only does it's not just stops here, it goes all the way to the front. Look at that. I went ahead and turned the heat back on because the temperature dropped to about 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, he's gonna stay on. It's just not gonna work. It's like 12 degrees outside, so I'm gonna just keep it on. Another thing I did was I took the whole front end apart, and this is old school. This is a 1973. Look, that grill weighs more than like my wheels. Like, it's crazy. That's a solid piece of steel, I think. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this weighs more than a Hellcat. But yeah, another thing I did was I went ahead and tested to see whether or not I could tuck under a certain area because it's white. The vehicle is white, so I want full coverage to make sure none of that white shows when the vinyl wrap is complete. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a final wipe down of the hood, and then I'm going to get to laying one side of it. And what I'm going to do is put down some knifeless tape and right down the center of the hood right here, and we'll go ahead and knock that out. Panel is measured. Now I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to probably do 78 inches. There we have it, a full hood, guys. We just did the hood. We did it together. Thank you for watching that. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, so here's a big, just as a nerd moment, okay? It's gonna be the reason why this video is made right here. So the car is in a color shift. Avery, if you turn it left, turn it right, turn it upside down, whatever you want, it's gonna shift differently than the way it would if it's all facing the same way. What I'm talking about is this. You see all those triangles pointing up? Yeah. Those triangles pointing up means that that color shift is gonna shift that way. If you turn it that way, the color shift is gonna shift that way. You turn them down, they'll shift that way. Turn them that way, they'll shift that way. A better way to explain it is, I would go from here and put this side directly there. That means the triangles will be pointing up. Transition. So we have these panels, triangle facing up. What happens when we go over here? The triangles were just facing up, so what needs to happen here? Well, because our hoods are very large panels, sometimes you can't do it. You can't make the triangles facing up. So you turn it this way, facing up, right? And then it won't be big enough to fill the whole panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a driver-oriented vehicle, meaning I'm going to wrap the car clockwise. So we have the panels going up. Then we're gonna go around and have the triangles facing this way. So the triangles will continue facing up that way, up that way. Now we're gonna go on the other side. So mind you, it's pointing towards the wall now. So let me get on the other side. Now on this side, since it's pointing towards me, most of the times what you're gonna do is, we'll continue that down. But if you continue that down and we're facing down, we keep facing down, we keep facing down, that has to be pointed this way as well. So now let's run through this again. Driver's side is facing up, driver's side of the car. That flat side over there is facing up. Then we go to the hood. The hood is facing this way. The triangles are facing this way. Then we go to the side, triangles are facing down. Down all the way. So the whole car flows one way. So if you walk around the car like this, it'll all shift the same way. If you walk around the car like that, it'll shift the same way. If you walk around the car like that, it'll all shift the same way. But if you point the driver's side and the passenger side in the same direction, the middle is always going to shift a little different from everything else. And it's a case-by-case thing. Sometimes you can face it up, and then this will be facing this way. The triangles will be facing this way. Back at it. You done did the hood, the fenders. Now we're on to the rear quarter panels. Yeah, I'm just making it happen. We have this is the chrome trim right here. So when we get to cutting, what I'll do is I'll lift this and kind of tuck it in some so it can lay in there. You won't see any white. If there's overspray of white, that's not my problem. I didn't do the overspray, so we're not gonna worry about it. And right here is the trunk line. I'm gonna make a nice cut here, and then we're gonna do this cut there as well. Wrap is finished as far as major body panels. The doors we still gotta do. Funny thing about the doors, there is no power window switch for this. But it's a power window. So yeah, some fun things are gonna happen in here. I don't know what to say other than, hey, it's old, and I told the guy I'd transform his car, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, that there do it for tonight. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure you catch me on the next one, because then I'll show the whole car, because it'll be finished.